Yeah, I can start.
Welcome, Masters. Good evening, good day, wherever you are present. Um, Thank you, Madam. Thank you for joining. And today is the second day of our wonderful 7 days rainbow womb healing workshop. It is being conducted by Madam Prameela Jyothi, who's a founder of Rainbow Spirits. She's a life coach, certified yoga trainer, and women wellness coach. And today she will talk about chakras and energy system. So the agenda of the session will be we will first meditate for 15 minutes, masters. It will help us to get into calmer state and the deep stillness state. Once we are done with that, we will be able to absorb all the information shared by madam. So that's the reason we encourage everyone to meditate for 15 minutes. This meditation is very simple. We are doing Anapanasati meditation where we observe our natural breath. We sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes and clasp your fingers like this. Wherever you are, make sure there are not many sounds around. And we'll play the soft music in the background. Then there will be some guidance. Thank you. Sirisha? Let us meditate this 15 minutes must. This is for our own good. Let us relax our nervous system and all the systems in our body. Be with your breath. If there be thoughts in your mind, but bring your awareness to your breath. Observe as it is. Breath is your anchor. Be with your breath. Just forget our past and future. We can only be in the present with our breath master. When you are with your breath, you're not thinking anything. That's healing your physical body, mental body, emotional body. Yes. This is resetting your vital organs vital systems. Just observe the sensations in your body when you are with your breath. The more you are aligned with your breath, the more beneficial it is most. Be with your breath. Permit everything next. You can only be with your breath. Just deeply relax. Guru dispels darkness from our life. 5 minutes. Be with your breath. Slowly bring your palms to your eyes, masters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes with a bright smile, masters. Thank you, everyone. Madam, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Prameela, for this wonderful and pleasant music and meditation. So, yeah, uh, welcome everyone for this second day of 7-day rainbow. So yesterday was an introduction thing that we did for this, and hope everyone is on the same page. I'm trying to share my screen here. So I think this is visible. The screen is visible. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes.
So let us see how the energy system and chakra system, how understanding these things primarily. So all the participants here must be practicing this kind of holistic practices, maybe for 1 year, 6 months, or maybe for more than years and all. That's a great thing. And that I'm not really sure about how long they have been practicing, but I'm sure that these all the masters definitely have some kind of practices doing in their regular life. And we understand these basic things already. That will be always there in our understanding. However, I will take you through these basic concepts of consciousness, chakra system, and the energy system, such that later, whatever we are trying to understand about the home feeling, that will be connected. So, this is like a sequence. So, we might feel that these are not new things to me. I have been already knowing all these things since these many days or these many years of practices. However, I'm just giving a heads up that again, let us understand or discuss these basic concepts once again at the beginning of this you know, understanding of womb healing further. So these are all interconnected. These are like a sequence of understanding or knowledge or wisdom towards womb healing as well. So we all know that we are not just uh, physical bodies. Uh, Most of us might have an understanding that something which is happening in our physical body, we try to get things done through medical approach. That's a good thing that we have all the advanced technology for the medical availability and all. However, any problem, challenge that occurred at a physical level is always connected with our internal uh, energy system as well. The energy system includes many things like we have no, not just body, we have that mind, like many thoughts or ideas that flow in our mind, and we also emote. There's a heart, like it's always body, mind, heart, and soul. This is the combination. It's not just a physical body. Many things would be happening in our mind as well, in our heart and a soul at a large. So mind is something like we process a lot of things, either at our personal level or our work level or anything that we do at life. And we also have a heart system or a heart energy that's been influencing our entire life or life situation. So, like some things we might like and some things we might not like, and sometimes we feel joy, happiness, or overwhelming, or sometimes we also feel sadness, or we might not like the things that are happening around. So there's a lot of emotions that are happening in our system. So this will impact our body and the life and itself at a large. And even we have the soul things that are happening. Soul things as a complete major or larger than the life kind. So it's all about our complete journey, like even before the birth and after the death as. So these things, like what has been happening in our before birth, it can be our previous incarnations, and what can happen after the death. And it's also about connection with the space, like the divine, the other dimensions, and other things, all the other dimensions that are in the space. Can be the divine, the god, or other dimensional beings, or even the we speak about masters, the divine masters, or angels, or guardian angels, and uh, all these entities or dimensions that definitely how we explore and connect. These are the things that would influence our physical body or materialistic or this earth plane existence. So I think we all know about these things. These are, I'm sure these are very basic things that we have been understanding since many years of practices. Yeah, but I just want to explain these things before we get into the real things, because these are all interconnected. And we also see that the consciousness is into different layers of our body. Like as I explained earlier, like it's about body, mind, heart, and soul. Likewise, we also have the layers, starting from the physical body, and there is an energy body around it, emotional body. It is like the entire mm, energy system is covered up after and within the layers of our body. It is reflected. It's not just a body. This dimension or this density. There is some other density around as well, within and outside. That is what we call it as aura. Um, we name it as aura or this energy system. So there is a physical body. There is something called etheric or energetic body, and we also have emotional body, whatever is happening in our emotions and heart, and these kind of bodies are always have an energy system extending beyond our body or within our body. This is always there. And we also have that casual body, which we can say astral body sometimes, because of the meditation practices that we do, like we experience, we feel that the levitation or this kind of experiences with interactions with other dimensional entities like gods, masters, angels, and dimensions, and other souls with other dimensional mm, places. So this is how it is. And the divine body. Divine body is completely that soul, the divine connection, and this is always uh, is a large, I can say that's a complete fact of our entity, of our existence, of our soul. So this, and it carries all the journey um, about many things, like uh, beyond this just life or a physical plane. There's a lot of other planes that we have been traveling or we have been experiencing consciously or unconsciously. But once we start to practice these things, people become or travel from unconscious state to conscious. They do it conscious. So we feel that only this spiritual practices would make us to experience all these. But I have experienced or known or heard about a lot of experiences even before practicing. For some people, even without any practices of these spiritual or holistic things, they do experiences this kind of divine or other dimensional experiences. They see this, just see the visions. They feel something is happening, or they feel that that kind of energy within. So yeah, it's not only with practices that happens, but it is also about the soul's journey that would make a person experiences all this with practices or without practices. The same, it is the energy system, and how the energy is spread throughout the various you know other bodies within and outside, extending of our physical body. So, with this is, if we have to speak about, in a spiritual or some kind of significance, the spiritual practices, we speak about consciousness or and all this. However, if we have to understand the basic how this is reflecting in our regular life, and this is regular life and lifestyles. So depending on that higher kind of impact or the energy that is happening, as we spoke about layers, energy, consciousness, the same thing reflects in our lifestyle as well, in a regular day-to-day life, regular day-to-day life. As I said, with spiritual practices or without spiritual practices, these things would definitely happen. Like basically, this is like a pyramid. Like at a physical body level, we have physiological needs, like uh, just basic things like food, uh, basic things like uh, life, food, and everything. And there is something called safety and security reasons. And once we are fulfilled our physiological reasons, then we think about better things that are like we aspire for better things, from physiological needs to safety and security. So we need to feel secure, we need to feel comfortable, we need to feel you know the life is secure. So we try to aspire for a higher you know things that would happen. So these things are not just for spiritual practitioners or spiritual speakers. These are things are in general which would reflect and impact everybody, everyone's of our lifestyles. So once we have this safety and secured things that are happening, then we all think about this love and the affection, that emotions. So it goes to our heart level. So we feel that once physiological needs are fulfilled, when the security and the safety needs are fulfilled, then we feel that we want to connect with people, we want to relate with people, we want that love and affection, we want that connection, we want to understand how we are looked with the other people, and how we are connected with the society, with the family, the you know people around. It can be at a personal family life or society, community, and even at the workplace. So it can be good or bad, but or it can be desirable or undesirable. But there is a need of this connection, of of this relation. It can be in either ways, like it can reflect in either ways, but there is some kind of energy that will be exchanging between people around us. So this is always there. And after that, there is a self-esteem. Like once we are connected, but we need that self-esteem. We, we feel what we are in connection with the people around. What is our significance? What is our no speciality? Or what is that we are something special or something unique? Or what we are in connection, in relation with our family, with our society. We think always like this. It's the needs and the urge and the uh, energy will not be just at the physical level. It keeps aspiring, it keeps scaling up. This is always one after the other, or a combination. Like some people are at physiological needs, and some people in a combination with physiological needs, safety and security needs, they might go with the that connection, that heart connection. And sometimes some people might not be severely with the heart connection, but they feel that how esteemed we are in the society. They might not be so severely reflecting their heart, and they think what we are, what I am I, what am I, where is I am, that self, like, who am I, or where am I? These self things come up. And over a past many generations, what we see that in like maybe for before 50 years, or 100 years, most of the people around are in physiological needs, basically in the low, bottom of the pyramid. Just they have something to eat, something to live. These things, they are good enough. But over the generations that are passing, like I'm telling about the major combination of or a percentage of people. Uh, there might be people who are aspiring for higher things, and for self-esteem or love or these things. But the combination of the percentage of people are mostly into physiological needs. That's it. They're happy with whatever they have. Basic things, basic survival, basic security, and basic connection. Life was very simple, very defined. It's not so much expanded, but or generations, like last 20 years or 30 years, we see that this kind of lifestyle expansions are happening very drastically. Like we are not sufficient with whatever the physical needs we have. We need many things in life. We need security, safety, that can be understood, and we need how we are connected. There is the love. Like earlier, uh, in a family, once all the basic needs are fulfilled, they're happy. But now it's not. Like between wife and husband, is there any love? Is there any connection? Is there any beyond physical needs? Are they sharing the emotion? This is how they look at, and people are expecting these things within their family members, and even with the children. Earlier, just no, the parenting is completely different. The parenting was only about the physiological needs, and later it has come to the self-esteem things, like they want to give good education to the children. They send their children to school, and they want them to have good career and good finances, or good job, and good no something to make in the society. They want their children to get settled in a good job or a good career. But nowadays, it's not that. They're limited to that extent. They want their children to give more kind of a love, more emotions. They want their things or aspirations to be fulfilled, and even it's not just a normal job or a normal career. It's a lot of things, like higher aspirations and many things. They, even from the children or even from the parents, this is scaling up. They may be wanting to go abroad, or they wanted to explore other options, or these things have been so much expanding in our lifestyle, expanding, scaling up, and many things. And yeah, and just not with this, and people also feel uh, mm, like these days the percentage has been increasing, like self actualization, which is something more like understanding and exploring the other dimensions, the connectivity, or they want to initiate and awaken the spirituality, the spiritual path, or the spiritual practices. They want to explore these things, and or they want to establish their own significance or authenticity, either in a spiritual path, or even in some business or some kind of politics, or something. They want to become something in the family, or for themselves, for the community, or for the society. There is authentication of the some significance beyond these things that are happening, or beyond these things that people are aspiring. There is always scaling up at an individual level, even at the family, at the society. Consciousness itself is ever expanded. And these days, in the last few years, like maybe 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, this kind of expansion of consciousness has been increasing very drastically, very drastic. So these are the things that are happening. So understanding these things and how these things will impact our situation are very important. I'm explaining or discussing these things, not just that you don't know. These things are always known, but how these things are influencing our system or influencing our situation. That is what we are trying to understand. And before we go further, I would uh, uh, have someone to speak, share, why they have, they can give their name and from which place and the reason that they are into this, program, this 7 days of week program, such that we will understand and interact and understand better. So, can anyone speak or share the reason that they are being here? Hello.
Ma'am, I shared yesterday. And
Sorry.
I shared the yesterday my name, like the reason why I'm here for.
Thank you. Would there be somebody else? Share? Because this can be an addition. I expect this to be an interactive session, knowing, from my end, from your end as well. So, such that we can make it more impactful and relating to each other. Anybody? All right. So let's.
Friends,
Maybe
it's a good opportunity. You come and speak up. So, is there any problems, and you can share those problems too here? Yeah, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions.
It need not have to be a problem actually. Yeah, you're not comfortable sharing the group. I can understand. I just want to know or express yourself about your name, your place, and how long you have been practicing, and what is making you to join this session. Just a basic interaction or a basic expression. This is how actually we come up into this energy of home feeling. It's not just listening. You can express. This is how the real things happen.
Hi, madam. This is Karuna. Yeah.
Right?
So we go through roller coaster of emotions in day in, day out, not realizing how it is affecting our mental, physical bodies. So attending sessions like this will only kind of, alarm us or will only kind of remind us like what is happening with our unknown patterns of thinking and emotional roller coaster behaviors day in day out. So and particularly when it is womb healing, I wanted to know how it affects a woman's gynec system and reproduction system, and how it is all interrelated is what I wanted to understand more from your sessions.
That's great to know that you have been joining this session and you have been also taking up the meditation session. meditation part, and you are also wanting to understand. Yeah, definitely. Like how much ever we do these practices, these things, still there is something more to understand always, and how it's not just about mental, things or emotional things, and even how this kind of a spiritual journey, a spiritual path. I'm sure that you have been, into these practices for some days or some kind of years, and see, even these practices and this path will still influence, and it is as I explained, the consciousness being expanded from physiological needs or a physical plane or physical body to the other bodies like emotions and mind to the soul. The more the things, the more things to happen, more things to understand, more things that can complicate, or more things that are complex. Uh, more things are involved. And yeah, obviously, more the challenging is, and of course, from every challenge or every problem, we expand our consciousness, understanding, knowledge. Yeah, this is where like I'm trying to share with you all people how this flow happens and how this expansion happens, and how to manage these things in a better way, as much as I have experienced and explored. So thank you so much. And Shirsha Garu, we'll do meditation for 10 minutes now, and we'll continue it further. So can you please play the music for a
Yeah,
while?
yeah, sure.
Everybody, please, let's connect and relax for a while. Please close your eyes, completely relax. Sit comfortable in a very comfortable and relaxed posture. Don't stress your body at all. Be relaxed. Deep breathe in. Let's relax and release and receive the energy into our body, thoughts, emotions, our existence, and our roots. Just feel the calmness. Relax. Relax through your forehead, through your head, down from the top. Relax all your head region. Your eyes, forehead, to your heart. And breathe. Relax your throat, your voice, your speech. We should relax your heart, your emotions, your expressed, said or unsaid, expressed or unexpressed, unhonored. Just relax your heart, breathe. Just relax, release, and receive the energy into your heart. Feel the energy, fill your heart with it. The more you relax, the more you release, the more you receive. So relax, release, and receive. Very simple. Relax, release, and receive. That's it. Release and relax your own breathe into your breathe in, breathe out. Relax your body. To relax, we just need to breathe. That's it. Just breathe and relax. With the breath, you release. Inhale, exhale, release, relax, and you receive energy. Take in the energy into your womb. Fill your womb with the energy that is coming from the divine. Relax your roots, your base, Mulada. Receive the energy from the top divine flowing through your vision, thoughts, your voice, expression, your emotion, your base, and firm into the roots. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax and release any unwanted things that are happening. Just release without exhale. Then relax, release, and fill your base and roots with the divine energy. Feel the joy, feel the bliss. With the divine energy flowing all through your body, your thoughts, your emotions, all through your chakras, the jaw, crown, to your throat, head, your heart, your womb, your waist. Feel the flow of the energy. Just relax, completely breathe in, breathe out. Feel relaxed, comfortable, easy. Just breathe. That's it. And you can release and open your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much, Masters.
Masters, anyone has any questions for Madam today based on today's topic? You can please ask now. Is gynec reproductive system is linked to which chakra and how it impacts our mm, uh, this gynec health? Can you please talk about it?
Yes. As we spoke about this, the lifestyle expansion, like from physiological needs to the, security, other things, scaling up. The same thing. If we look at this chakra system, it's from the base level, the root level, to the higher crown chakra, and the physiological needs or the basic physical level things are bottom three chakras, like root chakra, swadhisthana, and manipura. These basic three chakras. If you look at here, this first three chakras is where exactly physiological things are, the basic physical plane, physical body things happen. And what is happening these days are the consciousness or the attention within these three chakras is been decreasing, and the expansion is, or the focus is happening on the above chakra, the top chakras. However, this is how the flow is. This is the consciousness or even the lifestyles expansion that is happening. Because of this, see, there is always a good side and also the challenging side of every aspect of our life. So the focus is more on the top chakras, and the focus or the attention is being ignored in the at the bottom chakras. the basic existential things. There is nothing wrong, to aspire, expand, scale up, even at the chakra system or spiritual system, or even basic lifestyle as such. However, for every good things that we are looking at life, there'll be a challenging side as well. So when we ignore the basic three chakras and focus more on the higher aspects, that is where the problems of this basic three chakras, that is root, Swadhisthana and Manipura, the basic three chakras, issues are happening. So how to have the flow from basic three chakras? We're not saying that just remain with the basic three chakras. There's no upscaling happening to the higher chakras. However, how to have the flow from bottom to top and again from top to bottom. This is what chakra system is. Like chakra is not just about our chakras within, but we are talking about the complete cycle. So from bottom to top and top to bottom. This is how we have to repeat or go through the cycle, go through the flow. How to have this basic, include basic chakras to the higher chakras and again flow from there to bottom. Any chakra cannot be ignored. Every chakras has theirs, but because of this, changes in our lifestyle or expansion in our consciousness, even the spiritual practices are making us to ignore the basic chakras, and we are more focusing on our higher, these days the generations are born with this anahata, like most of the emotions or self-esteem things and above. This is how the lifestyles has been mostly occupied, or that is how it is going. However, the gynae or whatever the things that we are speaking about, women, is mostly the energy is not just with the top, but with the base. Base is very important. The root is very important. Womb is very important, which we have been ignored. So understanding this strength, to rebuild its strength, to protect its strength is very important. So how to connect back with our base chakra is what we are trying to understand in our communities. I hope I have given some explanation for your concern.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you.
And Shirsha Garu, can you play the play in a video which will explain this someone from Vietnam, Lynn,
Yeah,
wherein
sure.
played
Can you
during,
stop your sharing
yeah,
so that I'll
and she'll explain her experience about a 7-day program of meditation, and when she was pregnant, and mostly about how this helped her chakra system. Yeah, please play the video. Volume is not coming, Shirshika. Volume is not playing.
volume is not coming.
Yeah. Karuna, are you able to hear the voice of the video? That's okay. I think take it.
Can you hear the sound?
And with that, I have the opportunity to more relax.
In fact, she's explaining about her pregnancy time wherein she practiced this womb healing program with me, and how this chakra system helped, like meditation on the entire chakra system helped her to have natural delivery. And very creatively she has painted or drew that chakra system and her experiences, and she shared. While we do this expression, like about our experiences, or it can be a normal expression or a creative expression, would enhance our energy or enhance the strength of what we are looking at. So this is how she expressed her experience through video, and also she proved creative. That was a very great and awesome experience that she shared. Hopefully we have the volume of this, but we have the volume. Maybe Shirshakar, you can share it in the group for
Yeah,
them
sure.
to have a complete look and understand it in a better way. Yeah, anybody, please speak up. You can ask questions, and you can share your experience. Or else we can end up this session.
Karna, are you there?
Yeah. So
Let's end the session. Yeah.
thank you, madam, for one more beautiful session today, for answering our questions. And we had a great meditation and great session today. We'll meet tomorrow for the next interesting topic.